Welcome to the depths of the strange, otherworldly, unknown, paranormal, and much more, where we explore theories that defy logic, reason, and will leave you questioning reality itself. The Nevada desert is the kind of place that feels empty, silent, and still. Jagged mountains rise from the earth like broken teeth. Endless valleys stretch into nowhere. Hidden beneath the rocks are thousands of abandoned mines, caves, and tunnels, many of which were never mapped. People have reportedly gone missing out there throughout time, but one disappearance became something far stranger than a normal missing person case. Because before he vanished, one man claimed he found something deep in the mountains that terrified him so badly. He ran for his life. Then, against all logic, he went back to find it again. This is the story of Kenny Veach and the mystery of the mcave. Kenny Veach was an experienced hiker and explorer from Nevada. He uploaded videos of himself online exploring isolated desert trails, cliffs, caves, and abandoned mining areas throughout the Nevada wilderness. He wasn't an amateur wandering blindly into danger. He knew the terrain. He understood how brutal and unforgiving the desert could be. And that's what makes this story so unsettling. According to Kenny himself, something out there scared the hell out of him more than anything he had ever experienced before. The story began with a comment Kenny left on a YouTube video discussing Area 51 and government secrets. Kenny described a strange experience during one of his solo hikes near the area surrounding the Nellis Air Force Range. He claimed he discovered a cave hidden deep within the mountains, but this wasn't an ordinary cave. According to him, the entrance was randomly shaped like a giant capital letter, M. At first, the cave didn't seem threatening, but as Kenny approached the entrance, something happened that he could never fully explain. He said his entire body began vibrating, not emotionally, but literally vibrating physically. The closer he got to the cave, the stronger the sensation became. Then came an overwhelming feeling of fear, so intense and unnatural that he immediately turned around and fled the area. For someone who spent years exploring isolated caves and dangerous terrain completely alone, that reaction was deeply unusual. Many who watched his videos became obsessed with the story. Some people shared their curiosity, some mocked him, and others demanded proof. Was the vibration caused by underground machinery, secret military testing, strange frequencies, something paranormal? Or was Kenny simply making the entire story up just for clicks and views? After enough pressure online, Kenny agreed to return to the mountains and search for the cave again. This time, he would film the entire hike. In October of 2014, Kenny uploaded a video titled "Mcave Hike." The footage still exists online today, and knowing what happened afterward makes it incredibly eerie to watch. Throughout the video, Kenny wanders through endless rocky terrain beneath the blazing Nevada sun. The desert feels unnaturally quiet. Empty valleys stretch endlessly around him, while dark cave openings hide within the mountainside. Several times during the hike, Kenny becomes visibly frustrated because he cannot relocate the mysterious cave he previously discovered. At one point in the video, Kenny mentions something strange. He notices a black ram standing high on a ridge above him, simply watching him from a distance. The animal doesn't run away. It doesn't approach him either. It just stands there silently, observing him throughout the hike. Eventually, Kenny gives up searching for the cave and heads home. But what nobody realized at the time was that this would not be the end of the story. It was only the beginning. After uploading the video, Kenny reportedly talked about returning to the mountains one more time to finally locate the mcave. On November 10, 2014, Kenny Veach disappeared completely. At first, nobody really thought anything of it since Kenny often explored remote areas alone and sometimes spent long periods away from people. But eventually, concern began to grow when he stopped responding entirely. His girlfriend reported him missing, and search and rescue teams began combing through the Nevada desert, looking for any sign of him. Eventually, investigators found Kenny's vehicle parked near the trailhead. That meant he had entered the mountains. But it didn't seem like he ever came back out. Days later, searchers discovered Kenny's cell phone near an abandoned mine shaft deep within the desert terrain. But there was no body, no backpack, no camera, no trace of where he went next. Just complete silence. And in a place like the Nevada desert, silence can be unsettling. Over the years, countless theories have spread across the internet. Some believe Kenny wandered too close to one of the countless abandoned mine shafts scattered throughout the Nevada wilderness, falling into a hidden abyss that search teams simply never found. Others suspect something far more secretive, that he unknowingly stumbled upon activity connected to Area 51, seeing or discovering something he was never meant to witness. Then there are the stranger theories. The vibrations Kenny described have led some to speculate about experimental technologies, mysterious frequencies, or forces operating beneath the mountains. Forces capable of affecting the mind in ways we still don't fully understand. Others wonder if he encountered something beyond explanation, a portal, an unseen entity, or perhaps something ancient lurking within the darkness of that cave, hidden from the modern world for centuries. What fuels these theories is Kenny's own reaction. According to his account, whatever he encountered near the so-called mcave triggered an overwhelming sense of fear. Not uneasiness, not caution, pure terror. And experienced explorers don't usually flee from nothing. However, after Kenny vanished, reports surfaced that he had struggled with depression. According to his girlfriend, he had once made a haunting statement that if he ever disappeared, nobody would ever find him. That revelation changed everything. Suddenly, investigators and followers of the case began asking a different question. What if the cave was never the real mystery? What if Kenny had planned to vanish all along? Is that truly why he ventured miles into one of the harshest and most unforgiving stretches of desert in America? And if he intended to disappear, how did he do it so completely that not a single trace of him has ever been found? More than a decade later, the mystery remains unsolved. No body, no evidence, no answers. Personally, I think he found something he wasn't supposed to, and because of that, he was vanished from the face of the earth. Perhaps similar to other sketchy incidents lately. Just a thought, though. That's it for this video. I'm interested to know your own theories and thoughts, so please do share them in the comments. I'm also open to video ideas, so feel free to let me know. If you enjoy my videos, then please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you as always. And don't forget to keep questioning reality.